ABC 10 News at 7 starts now.
The husband of missing Chula Vista mother Maya Millete is responding to the gun violence restraining order we first told you about last month. Good evening, I'm Lindsay Pena.
And I'm Steve Atkinson. Our ABC 10 News reporter Mimi Alcala is live at the downtown courthouse with the story of why Larry Millete claims he was detained illegally during the second search of his home. Mimi.
Yeah, Steve, Lindsay, he says that he was held for 6 hours. We read through all of those documents. He also claims that all of the guns he's ever owned were all obtained legally. In court documents obtained by ABC 10 News, Larry Millete, husband of Maya Millete, the mother who's been missing from Chula Vista for more than 5 months, claims he was detained illegally by CVPD during the second search of his home last month. Writing, the Chula Vista police pulled me over on the 5 freeway in San Diego jurisdiction, and the Chula Vista police held me for 6 hours while my home was being searched, and they threatened me with being arrested or detained even longer if I insist on going home to my children, my parents, and my house. This sworn declaration is a response to the temporary gun violence restraining order that was served to Larry on May 7th. In the order, investigators said Larry owned a cache of firearms, some legal, others illegal. Larry says his guns were all legally obtained. He calls it a collection approved by Maya and says, "My guns are registered and I have gone through the required background checks. I have 17 guns that have been all taken by Chula Vista police. I have no other guns inside my house and we're not allowed to bring guns to work. My Uncle Rick had my 5 AR-15 that are incomplete and disassembled guns that nobody can use." Larry says the guns his Uncle Rick had were also taken during a search of his uncle's home in April. In the response, Larry attached several handgun safety certificates. Larry said his 3 children don't have access to the guns and are supervised at all times. Investigators had concerns after finding a picture of Larry's son surrounded by guns and ammo on a phone. He also says negative statements have been made about him by his wife's family and attorney, blaming him for Maya's disappearance. He says this created an environment of hate and anger against me and motivated people to leave threatening and malicious messages on our doorsteps, front door text messages, and through the mail. He included several messages he's received like, "Why'd you kill her, Larry? Where's your wife? Not looking too good for you." And this handwritten note that says, "Larry, you coward, tell us where she is. We all know you did it." And included in those documents are also several character reference letters in support of Larry. A hearing has been set for June 22nd to see if that gun violence restraining order will be extended. We're live downtown. Mimi Alcala, ABC 10 News.
Thank you, Mimi. As a heat wave continues to cook San Diego County, a flex alert has been issued. People are being asked to conserve energy from 5 to 10 tomorrow night. Meteorologist Angelica Campos joins us live with more on what we can expect for the rest of the week. Angelica.
Hi, Lindsay. And for anyone working from home without air conditioning, it is brutal, even though temperatures were a little bit lower today. The only difference was the marine layer, some added clouds, but really the mugginess, the trade-off here for those lower numbers. Temperatures did break records today in Campo with 107 degrees, breaking the record of 103 from 1961. In Julian, it got close to 100 degrees. And for our mountains tonight, temperatures will stay well into the 70s. A beautiful sunset in the making. We're going to see those clouds streaming around the county. Right now, the numbers are still in the 80s in Ramona, low 90s in Julian, and it's going to be warm tonight, but the temperatures will stay well above average even into the weekend. We'll start to see changes on Father's Day. We'll have that in your 7-day forecast.
Angelica, thank you. It has been just over 24 hours since the entire state of California fully reopened for the first time in 15 months. And for a city like San Diego that relies on tourism, especially in our summer months, the timing couldn't be better. But while things will feel normal, it will take a little bit longer until we're back normal financially.
There is a buzz happening in San Diego, especially along our waterways. A feeling we've not had since March of 2020.
You can do a lot on Zoom, very convenient, but you can't do everything, and people just want to see each other again.
There is hope. But before we look forward, we have to take a closer look at the financial hole we're in now.
Just from your mind and what you know, how bad did it get?
Well, it got real bad.
Jerry Sanders has seen a lot of ups and downs for this city. As a former chief of police, mayor, and now president and CEO of the San Diego Regional Chamber of Commerce.
When you talk to the Tourism Authority, they say it'll take 5 years to get back to where they were. They wiped out 20 years of gains in just the pandemic.
How do we kind of dig out of this hole right now?
Well, you know, I think we're seeing tourism start to dig out of it already.
In his conversations with hotel managers, Sanders says they are already seeing an uptick on weekends. But most of those visitors are San Diegans, or people who can drive here from LA and Orange counties and Arizona. In fact, he says the Tourism Authority is spending about $8 million in ads for those specific regions, knowing most people across the country are still not ready to fly.
The second somebody gets back on an airplane and sees that it's safe, even if they mask up on the airplane, then they're going to be willing to start traveling. By the end of summer, you see a lot of people here.
But tourism is just one piece of the puzzle. The other is the thousands of jobs supported by a little-known government agency called the Port of San Diego. Its pre-pandemic numbers were a staggering portion of our economy.
About $10 billion of economic activity, about 70,000 jobs created just by the Port of San Diego.
The Port of San Diego governs everything along the coast for 34 miles, from Shelter Island all the way down to the border. It's responsible for the convention center, the cruise terminal, Seaport Village in the Embarcadero, the new brick at Broadway and Pacific Highway, the Chula Vista Bayfront project, and more. It doesn't tax you. Instead, it collects revenue from those businesses along the bay to fund major projects to enhance our region.
So when those tenants are suffering, the port suffers. We estimate that we lost about $100 million in revenue over the last 16 months, and that's not coming back.
The port itself survived this once-in-a-lifetime pandemic with the help of about $30 million in a rainy day fund. That helped to continue the completion of projects such as the new Rady Shell at Jacobs Park and the Portside Pier featuring the Brigantine, which opened in July of 2020, right as the pandemic was surging.
In the middle of the pandemic, it has been doing great even during the pandemic because a lot of it is open air dining.
But what's to come is what will allow the port and San Diego to truly get back to normal. Zucchett says the hotel and convention center at the Chula Vista Bayfront will break ground early next year, as well as a significant new hotel project that's on the brink of approval for East Harbor Island. Those two and more would generate millions more in tourism and create hundreds of jobs.
Do you think people realize how many jobs the port is responsible for and what it means to this city?
There's something about viewing all of this from the bay, and you see the shipyards and the ship repair and the cargo terminals and way beyond, you know, some nice restaurants and a few hotels. It's a huge maritime operation. It's a very significant operation on San Diego Bay, and the Port of San Diego and our 800 tenants are generating a lot of economic activity and jobs.
And you might remember the announcement from the Port of San Diego just last month. Its first major project to come back will be the Big Bay Boom Fireworks Show July 4th. Every year, the celebration pumps in about $10 million into our economy in that one day. It is a start, and there is hope.
While capacity restrictions have been lifted on restaurants, many challenges still remain. A little help came today when SDG&E and the California Restaurant Foundation granted 77 local restaurants $2,000 each. Recipients had to show they lost at least 20% of their revenue from 2019 to 2020. Those selected averaged 11 years in business and had fewer than 10 workers. While $2,000 won't make or break a restaurant, the owner of Flavors of East Africa says he does at least have one thing in mind: bills.
Going back to SDG&E and pay back all the bills that are pending, yeah, there's many other things you can do with it.
We do have the full list of the 77 restaurants that got those grants on our website, 10news.com. A retired police officer says she was sexually assaulted at the Otay Mesa Port of Entry by federal agents, and advocates believe she's not the only one. She tells ABC 10 News reporter Melissa Masiha she was held for hours with no explanation. We do want to warn you that some of the details are graphic.
Exactly 1 year ago, Janine Bowie said she was crossing into the U.S. at the Otay Mesa Port of Entry. She had just finished a dentist appointment in Mexico.
I was pulled out of line. I was the only black woman in line. I was the darkest person in line. And I was taken inside of the main building and immediately told to spread my legs and put my hands up against the wall, and as Mike told you, I was sexually assaulted by the female agent.
According to a complaint filed by her attorney, Janine said the agent used her fingers to feel and penetrate her private areas over her clothes. She said she asked what she was being arrested for and wanted to talk to an attorney, but she was ignored. Janine said she was forced to strip naked, bend over, and squat while one of the officers shined a light into her private area from behind. After a few hours, Janine said she was allowed to go home with no explanation. As a former Los Angeles police officer and Army veteran, she said what happened to her at the border.
The most frightening day of my life.
She's already filed a complaint against the U.S. government, the step needed before a lawsuit.
We believe that what happened to Janine is illegal, unconstitutional, and just plain wrong.
Alliance San Diego, a local nonprofit that helps communities of color, said Janine is not the only one. She's inviting other victims to come forward.
The abuse that Janine shared today is part of a larger pattern of abuse by DHS agents and specifically by CBP agents all over the country.
Melissa Masiha, ABC 10 News.
ABC 10 News did reach out to Customs and Border Protection. We have not heard back.